Welcome back to the Poesy Lounge, brought to you by Actin Media. I am your host, Shawn Whitsell. And we have an amazing show for you today. We got spoken word artist KHAOS. We got T the Poet. We got The Poet Has Spoken. We got Epifany. And our musical guest is superb. Y'all don't want to miss this. Come back to the Poesy Lounge. Welcome back to the Poesy Lounge. Now, our first poet describes himself as an old school storyteller meets modern day griot. His most recent offering, Chaotic Verse Musings, is available now. Y'all make some noise for KHAOS.
Here's a piece called Full Circle. Bear with me. Yeah. Oh, my Lordy. Ah, oh, my God. Sometimes I think I will sit and drink my life away. But I heard my mama say, son, don't go out that way, run. So I kneel down to pray. This is what I had to say. Dear Lord, you know I've been a gangbanger. I've been a dope slanger. I've been a bell ringer. I've been a grief bringer. I even tried to be a gospel singer. I am a recovering almost everything. Still, I stand alone. I'm a legend only in my own mind. I mean, I'm no longer this. I'm not quite that. I'm still a mystery to crack. Again, I've been a door gunner. I've been a numbers runner. I've been a corner turner. I've been a bridge burner. But I ain't never been a bigger, or a bummer, or a slow learner. Now, I know you heard all the things I said I've been. Hear me now when I say I'm breaking free of sin. I'm not just out there trying to quit it. I'm still running around trying to go get it. Only this time I don't entertain any thoughts of splitting it. When it comes to serving my God, I'm totally dedicated and fully up with it. Ooh, yeah, oh, my Lordy. Full circle, y'all.
KHAOS, trying to run off the stage. KHAOS, okay, before we let you go, I want to know about this book, Chaotic Verse Musings. Tell me what inspired this piece, this piece of work.
Musings is for deep thoughts. And as I observed life and at my advanced age, I just started thinking about a lot of different things that I've experienced and seen, and I tried to express some of it in that book.
Yeah, so this, the piece that you just did, very powerful piece. Tell me how long you've been doing poetry and kind of what inspires you to get up and perform in front of audiences to tell the stories that you're telling.
Actually, I started doing poetry after I returned from Vietnam in 1968. And I really didn't start doing poetry as a means of sharing or talking to people. It was kind of my coping mechanism for venting about the things that I saw there. Later, when I started sharing with people at parties and different things, I was amazed at how much other people could relate to some of the things that I thought about. So that's what started me coming out to open mics and things like that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for KHAOS one more time. And for everybody watching, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, yeah, look here. I got next. Know that. So which one of you young whippersnappers want to go? Want this work out here on this court?
He already talking about kicking me out if I ain't got no job.
You told her you been fired yet?
Hell no.
Man, you care to make an entry? Put a little wage on?
Oh, don't leave. I got me one, JT. Go on to the liquor store.
I just got my haircut and, nigga, I still need money for the rent.
What?
Yeah, I seen that, but you wasn't playing nobody. You know what I'm talking about? I sit there and watch the game. You just put up more bricks than the Black Mafia family.
Come on. Come on.
Now, our next poet is Texas made and Tennessee raised. She is where poetry meets girl next door. Y'all give it up for T, the poet.
How y'all doing tonight? I am T, the poet. The piece I'll be bringing to you is entitled Victim Impact Statement. It is written about my father, who was murdered about a year ago. Well, it's been a year now, so let's get straight into it. Looking you in your eyes so you can feel my pain. Gunned down my pops and then left his remains. How does it feel? How does it feel to have his blood on your hands and know what his face looked like when he took his last breath? Yes. I choose violence in the same manner you did. You want to be a killer, but you fled away and hid. Show your face. You're a disgrace to this world and your life ain't worth living. You took the life of a man with 3 kids and 3 grandchildren. Look at me. 6 feet tall and 25 years in the service. Killed with the same piece of iron he was toting. Are you joking? You sat there quietly, but I know you have something to say. You want to act innocent, but you left a black man slain. You don't have me fooled. All the drugs that you do can never cover up the flashbacks. I hope his spirit taunts you like your mental do when you need that last hit. I hope you have tremors. I'll wait for the truth to come out about what happened in that hotel. Maybe then I'll get closure. Because right now, I still get flashbacks of his call I missed 2 days prior. I'll never forget how I felt when I got the news. Telling your siblings your daddy is dead is nothing a brother should have to do. Sitting in the hall at work, blacked out in tears. Emotions so high, reliving them give me chills. Rolling up J's back to back. Crying until my tears fade into blackness. Daddy died almost a year ago, and I'm still fighting back and forth between the feelings. Anger, sadness, anger, sadness. Madness is what this is. A cell with 4 walls is much more than you deserve. Bail posted? Are you joking? They're gonna let this woman walk free? People always asking me I'm okay, but what does that mean? How do they let a murderer walk free, leaving my family with no fucking peace? No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. The DAs be the biggest crooks of them all. They tell victims' families, stand tall. Keep your head up. I'm sorry, Ms. Byers, we don't have an update. I'm sorry, Ms. Byers, we prioritize the cases of incarcerated criminals. We don't know when your dad's case will be tried in court. Call anytime for an update. Respectfully, fuck you. And any court system that's giving lower bonds for drugs is free in most of these states. Y'all call this the land of the free? It's people getting raped, slain, put behind jail walls for petty crimes. Y'all letting murderers walk free, but you won't make them serve their time. That's crazy. Nobody gets it. I feel so much pain on the inside. I see my pops in the casket. I put my hands to his waist-side. 4 shots to his back. Tears running down my face. Rub 'em, I'ma fight back. Nah, y'all ain't never felt this pain. You don't know what I'm feeling like every day. My heart used to be on my sleeve. But they say lately I ain't been acting like me, so what does that mean? Yeah, I'm seeing red. I wake up most days wishing she was dead. I try to hide the truth so they don't call me crazy. They saying that's not you, but you don't know me, baby. In my head, I done gutted her and left her laying breathless. My mind doing loops, I can't sleep, I'm laying restless. Buried with honors, all I see is his flag. My pops deserve more than a body bag, so yeah, I'm mad. Pops, my ghetto angel in the sky. I never let him break me, so I'm always on the grind. You told me keep my head up, so I know that I'll be fine. Until they give you justice, they'll always hear my cries.
So what you just gave us was very painful, I'm sure, very difficult a piece to write. Tell me about the process of writing it, and was it something that was therapeutic for you?
Yes, so the title of this piece is called Victim Impact Statement. This piece was written as if I was able to stand in the court and be able to look my dad's murder in her eyes and tell her exactly how I feel. Part of the process that they talk to you about through the court systems that you get closure in is through having the opportunity to say whatever you need to say before they have the opportunity to sentence. My dad's murder was released prior to the trial that takes place, and that brought about a lot of emotions and feelings. So I started writing this piece as if it was my victim impact statement. So that's where kind of that looked like. I took those emotions, I bottled them up, and I just wrote them out as if I had the opportunity to just be one-on-one and say, this is how I feel.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Tell me about who inspires you as a writer. Who are you listening to? Who are you reading? What motivates you? Somebody you look up to.
Well, honestly, I'm not gonna just dedicate it to one single person. I would like to say that as an artist, I feel like you draw inspiration from everything. Everything is inspiration, from music to life, from the things that we see, from the days that we feel, from the things that we experience. Everything is a muse. Being able to write is more than just an art, but it's a way for you to express yourself. It's therapy. When I pull out my pen and my paper, I'm in therapy. This is a therapy session.
All right. Y'all give it up for T the Poet. And we'll be right back with more Poesy Lounge. Y'all stay tuned.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Sleepover next Friday.
Hey man, it's your man Christ Duran Don, aka Donnie.
Man, what it is, look, it's your boy J Bags, man.
What it is? It's your boy The Menace. Aye.
And it's OG, Nappy, Long Locks.
It's the real A1 yo, man.
And what the real ones is y'all. Why you hear me say real ones is y'all. The session, the realest I seen. They the real ones. That's family forever. We all sit together.
Hey, it's your boy King Morelli.
Yo, it's your boy the B District.
Yo, what it do, man? This is your boy Peru.
Y'all not checking out the session at Actin Media. Y'all is lame. Solo says so.
We are back. You're back in the Poesy Lounge, and I'm here with our guest bartender. Y'all make some noise for Ruck Dogg.
Hey, it's your boy Ruck Dogg,
Ruck
man.
Dogg. So I know you as an actor. We've worked together on, on a project. Tell me what's been your most recent project?
My most recent project has been not Culture Millennium. We worked together on Culture Millennium.
Mm-hmm.
My most recent project has been Last Chance Texaco. Shout out to Last Chance Texaco one time. Y'all make some noise if y'all want to clap one time. Yeah, that'd be good right there. My character was Ali. Ali is from the streets, you know what I'm saying? He got heavy in the dope game, but he's trying to transition his life over to the right way because basically he's at a standstill. He's losing everything. And before he crashed out, he's trying to do the right thing.
All right. So tell me, what's your next thing?
Man, my next thing, man, just trying to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's available, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? But you can follow me also, you know what I'm saying, on the music tip. Follow music at SoundCloud. I got a few songs available out there. You know, just started doing my thing. So if y'all want to check that out too, you know, that's cool.
All right, y'all check out Ruck.
It's your boy, Ruck Dogg, man.
Okay. So our next poet is a mental health advocate, the CEO and president of Galaxy Poets. Galaxy of Poets. Y'all make some noise for the poet has spoken.
Last night my baby came in visitation dream. Mama don't cry. Mama don't cry. Mama don't cry for me. Last night my baby came in visitation dream. Mama don't cry. Mama don't cry. Mama don't cry for me.
She cries for me now. But where was she when I needed her the most? See, when I was young, she should have made me come in before the street lights came on. Instead of having the TV raise me, you should have read to me, Mama. Because I wasn't supposed to be laying here in this casket. See, I grew up as a bastard. Daddy left me. Why he never came to any birthdays I ever had. Why he didn't teach me how to be a man. Mama, was it your fault? Was it mine? I mean, why you allow me to do the things that I did by being on the block selling the yay every day? Mama, how did you allow me to make friends with those that would become enemies in the end? Where were you? Why you didn't come grab me, Mama? Why you didn't take me to church? Why you didn't teach me about the Creator and get me in tune with my centered self? But you enjoyed the money that I gave you. She helped me glorify these streets. Now look at me. I'm dead, laying in this casket, and I'm asking, whose fault was it? Mine? Hers? Or my missing daddy? And Daddy, where were you? Maybe if you was around, I wouldn't be laying in this casket right now. I cried for you. I begged God for you. And your voice never met my ears. So you had a hand in me being conceived, and you leave before I'm out of the womb and I'm able to breathe. Please, tell me, why was I another black boy growing up to another missing daddy sad love song? What did I do wrong? Why did you love your son? Answer me, please. Daddy, answer me. I said answer me, nigga. You can't, because I'm dead, laying in this casket. And I'm asking, whose fault was it? Mine? Mama's? Or did you just choose to be a missing daddy?
Y'all give it up for the poet that's spoken. All right. Powerful pieces. Takes what looked like took a lot of vulnerability. So I want
Absolutely.
to ask you what is it about these particular stories? And I don't know if they're real life stories, but what is it about these pieces that make you want to be this vulnerable on stage?
So The Walking Dead is from a situation that I saw at a light. While I was at a light, it was a group of people walking across the street, and literally they were walking like the Walking Dead because they were like fiends. And you could tell that they had just been on drugs, so that's where that concept came from, because you have people in society that judge those type of people, and they supposed to be righteous, but you also do the same thing that those type of people do. And then the mama piece is actually, my son was murdered 4 years ago, so it's him talking from the grave to me, because I was in the streets. And he's seen the things that I did in the streets, so it led his path into the streets, but it cost him his life. So I tell that story through that.
Thank you for sharing. Our condolences on the loss of your son. What is next for you? Like, talk about? I know you are a mental health advocate, and I know you have you are the CEO and president of the Galaxy of Poets. So tell me exactly what that is and what's next for you.
So the Galaxy of Poets is a nonprofit organization that's geared to mental health awareness. And we just show everybody, because every breathing human being deals with mental health. So through poetry, it can be your therapy. Regardless if you're a singer, that can be your therapy. If you play instruments, if you draw, whatever you do artistically, it can be your therapy and help you bridge the gap from trauma to coming out of trauma. So that's what I do with the Galaxy of Poets.
All right, thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Y'all, this poet has spoken. And we'll be right back with the Poesy Lounge. Hailing from Batesville, Mississippi, this next poet created her own mini productions called Playatries. She's an author, a writer, a poet and producer, and the founder of Epifany's Imagination. Y'all give it up for Epifany.
All right, how y'all doing tonight? All right. So I am Epifany, and I just got a couple of pieces for y'all. This first piece is called Undefined. Now, ladies, you might can relate to this piece. We all have met, some guys that we felt like were complicated, hard to figure out. So I kind of, put them in the same context as math poems. We try to figure them out. We take our time to figure them out. And then we figure like, okay, they're just too complicated, right? So this piece, Undefined. Thinking of an equation to define this man that I know, yet simple mathematics just won't do. We all know that 1 + 0 = 1, right? Well, in his mind, he won't let 1 + 1 = 2. If the slope of a vertical line is undefined, then how challenged is he? If his prize lies beyond horizontal lines, will his desire to be happy ignite a perimeter breach? As I watch him, each move has calculated steps. He's determined to stay outside of the norm, unable to grasp ordinary concepts. His egotistical demeanor comes with a statistical approach, meaning the chances of him ever settling down, slim, pretty much a no. Now, ladies, how can one define a man as such when he gives unclear bullshit boundaries that can never be touched? 1 minute he's loving you, the next he's loving her. Now multiply both of y'all by 2. Now you're stuck trying to figure out this quadratic formula.
I know that's right, baby.
If V over P is a rational theory of f of x, where V is a factor of a constant term and P is the leading coefficient. Now, let me break this down because I think I lost you. You see V, her vagina is a factor of constant sex. And P, his penis, is the leading coefficient that started this mess.
I know that's right, baby.
And the reason they're both part of the f of x theorem is because they both yield positive and negative results, meaning nobody is ever really winning. So if the slope of a vertical line is undefined, then just how challenged is he? When his prize lies beyond horizontal lines, will his desire to be happy ever ignite a perimeter breach? Undefined. Thank you.
Y'all make some more noise for Epifany. That was dope. That was dope. That was dope. That was dope. So tell us about this this series that you have, or these mini productions that you call them, Poetry.
Yes, the Poetries. I first started them as a way to everything that's in my imagination. My production is called Epifany's Imagination. So everything that I could think of, my mind is usually all over the place. I wanted to have something where it's more relatable to the masses as a whole. So they're personal stories, things that I share and that others can relate to. And I infuse it with monologue and based on plays, but with monologues and with poetry. And I deal with like a lot of poetry artists and pushing them outside of their comfort zones a little bit. And one of my best ones is called Tales from the Other Side, the Poetry. I did had sold out shows between Memphis and Nashville. And then I've also done Black Chick Monologue and Minister Society. And so everyone has taken with those, and it's been a blessing so far, and I just love it.
Yeah, so the pieces that you did today, one particular piece, we had some audience responses coming from here and here.
Oh yeah, the ladies can relate to that.
The ladies can feel that. So kind of what has been your response from the women or anybody, like when they see your work, whether it be you as a poet or like your poetries, like what are some of the things that people have come and told you?
A lot, and the responses have been overwhelmingly great. I'll say that, because as an artist, you can never hear too much because we're often in our heads a lot. Like, did the message come across? Did they receive it? Did the people love it? So it does our hearts a lot when people come up and tell us. I've had one set called "Which Would You Choose?" that focused more towards the LGBTQ community, and I've had people come up and tell me that I was speaking their life story. But a lot of people aren't as open and can't share, and they feel like I share things with them. When it comes to like Tales from the Other Side, it was a way. I have a male's version and a female version, so each side gets to hear from the opposite sex, because as women, we like to think we know what you guys are thinking, but we don't know. So Tales from the Other Side is a play where the guys get to actually tell what they're thinking, because we're never on point with that. And same thing with the fellas. They think they know what the woman thinks, and they don't. So when people come up and tell me that I'm doing a good job and they learned something from the production, because most of my productions always come with a message, whether it's dealing with relationships, sex, or anything mental health, they always come with a message, and people pick up on the message, and that has been the most gratifying and rewarding thing of all.
Well, we definitely picked up on the message. Y'all make some more noise for Epifany.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have our musical guest, Superb. Y'all stay tuned. Our special musical guest is an artist, songwriter, and producer from East Nashville. Here to sing his hit single, Love Me Like My Mama Do. Y'all give it up for Superb.
Hey! Thank y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Well, I guess it ain't nighttime, but it feels like it is, and I lose track of time. It's a vibe, though. Anyway, this song's called Love Me Like My Mama Do, and I'm gonna get straight to it. All right.
Want a girl who's loving it.
eyes. True love is so hard to find. I've talked to girl after girl, still no one to call mine. Want a girl to love me like my mama do, yeah. Want a girl to love me and to keep it cool. Want a girl who's loving is really true, yeah. Want a girl to love me like my mama do. When the world gets cold, will you hold me and warm embrace? If I was to lose it all, well, baby, tell me, would you stay? I'm down. Want a girl to love me like my mama do, yeah. Want a girl to love me and to keep it cool. Want a girl to love me and to keep it cool, yeah. Want a girl to love me like my mama do, like my mama do. Like my mama do.
This has been our episode of the Poesy Lounge. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank our special musical guest, Superb, and all the poets that hit the stage. Check us out next time right here in the Poesy Lounge. Shout out to the bartender.